Hi, my name is Crystal Myers Barber. I'm here today at Big Bear Lake, California, and I'm with my husband, Paul.
Yeah. Hello.
Paul Barber. And we want to talk to you today about the mountaintop encounter we just had with Gill Ministries. Gill Ministries, we signed up for a conference.
Well, but it's not a conference, according to them.
Well, yeah, because that word in church gets overused, and so we would definitely agree with them. They want to call it an encounter. So, yes, it's more of an encounter, but it was 3 solid straight days. It was morning and in the day and at night. We had Steve Swanson for worship, leading worship. We had an amazing band.
And the first night, Jeremy Nelson was preaching, and he gave awesome word about us being a revolution, Revelation 12 about the river, and how we are to get all the way in that river.
Oh, yes, that's right. And then the next morning, his wife Miranda spoke, and she's like lightning. I love how she has her energy. She's like a cheerleader for Jesus, and she knows scripture so amazingly well. And she actually taught and spoke something to my heart, and it has to do with when you see things that you don't like going on, you don't want to speak curses out there to whatever that is. There's a lot of negativity. You want to speak God's praises and release His presence over the area. So we came away just really the first morning with just so much, and it didn't stop there.
Yeah, the next day they were having worship, and there was like 45 minutes of silence. Nobody, and we have room all prophetic people, and not one single person gave word. You just felt the glory of the Lord there. It was so strong, so thick, and it was one of the best things at the conference when nothing happened but God's glory.
It's rare that when you can get a body of people together and they're all in the sync, and they're in sync so much that people felt just so close to the Lord, they should just stop everything and just be there, be still. It was literally being still before the Lord. But as time went on, so many other things, we had many other encounters. There were many times where the worship was so amazingly anointed. Every time it was there, the glory of the Lord showed up. I did a lot of media, a lot of filming, and you could literally see the glory, the heaviness, and the room, the lights kind of it just changed. The atmosphere changed, and you could just feel the presence.
And I was taking a video of somebody doing flagging, a guy worshiping the Lord, and there was a angel in that video, and Crystal.
Oh yeah.
And Crystal, the day before, they were talking about giving to the Lord, about sowing to the Lord, and there was an angel in her video too. So we both saw angels there.
Yeah, there's angels that allowed themselves to be captured in the camera with my media. Let's see, what else did we experience? I just had.
You heard the angels sing too.
That was amazing. 2 days straight, I heard the angels chiming in and singing along with this. There was a lady right behind me, and she just was singing a beautiful song, and basically just in a row behind me, and the angels decided to join in with her voice, and boy was it amazing. And the frequency of angels, I've heard them sing before, it's so high above our tone, our earthly tone when we sing out, and it's just like so high, and you cannot repeat that sound. That sound is a new sound to hear on the earth, and they come through, and their voices are so high. It's as if they're at the very top of the ceiling, and it causes you to look up to the heavenly realms, and you're just in awe. And I'm looking to the left, and I'm looking to the right, and I'm trying to just see, where is this? It just sounds like this voice, and it's not coming from the lady behind me. It's not coming from the band. no one was singing except for this one lady because they were doing sounds at the time in the band. So I cannot, it's difficult to explain the angels singing. It's just phenomenal. It's supernatural.
But like Chris was saying, everybody who came to this mountaintop encounter wanted to encounter the Lord. And they were sold out Christians. They were spirit-filled Christians. And we know that everybody there had that encounter with the Lord.
Yeah, I mean, there's people of all ages. People of just, I saw kids waving flags. You see people just really worshiping the Lord the way that they needed to worship. And some people like myself and my husband, we like to dance and do the wave the flags. And then they even brought in an artist from Las Vegas, and she painted the most amazing, oh gosh, paintings that the Lord was showing her. And this one particular one that I remember, she did the earth, and it was gold representing the glory of God. It was no longer green and let's see, blue, but it was all gold, and heaven was above, and it was touching the earth. It was like they were kissing.
And she said maybe our next painting might be that there will be overlapping.
Yeah, because we're in a new season.
And yesterday, Chris saw gold coming down on Papa Gill.
Yeah, the leader that started the ministry, they call him Papa Gill. He's just in his prime for ministry. You know, God doesn't go by age, he goes by destiny, and he's in his early 80s. I literally saw gold coming down over his head. Oh, and you know, another thing, at the very last of the night, they brought out this amazing, would you call that a canopy?
Yeah.
It was like they did a rainbow, really, and it was a material, and they spread it out like a tent, like a canopy, and everybody that was there, was probably about 300 at least.
Yeah.
We all went through under it, and when they first brought it out, we smelt the fragrance of heaven. We literally smelt a fragrance. It was amazing.
It was hard to describe that fragrance.
Yeah, it wasn't like roses. It was more like some sort of an aroma therapy type fragrance.
And a lot of things that happened before, and we weren't there in the conference, but one time at that conference encounter, Steve Swanson's keyboard started playing by itself, and everybody was just strung out on the floor. So a lot of things that happened in history.
Yeah, we're just thankful that we made it, and we just want to invite you. They'll be doing it once a year, sometimes twice. So it's definitely worth going if you want to go deeper in the Lord and find out more about what he is doing in your life, because let me tell you what, God is real, and he is really literally kissing the earth right now with his presence. He's releasing signs and wonders. Of course, we don't want to chase signs and we don't want to go after wonders, but they are manifesting to show his mighty glory, and you want to know more about, for sure, God's glory and your identity, because believe me, it will show you exactly how and where to walk when it comes to where he's sending and leading you. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. God bless.